Hello and welcome back to Vúshlitast, and yeah, we still got some miasma going on in here. That's just from a couple of rotten lungs that are in there. That's fine, but you can see that I've designated an area to be dug out here to expand the raw food storage department, because we seem to have filled it. I mean, we've filled the raw food, so that's fantastic. And the prepared food section as well is actually rather large there. It is little more than half full, I would say. So someone's given birth. What a surprise. Yeah, not much has happened since I left off. In the last episode we did get a crash though, which means we're still kinda back in time, but I think I have designated everything to be done that actually happened during the time before it crashed. So, yeah, hopefully you won't be seeing anything happening twice. But, yeah. One thing that's intriguing me is that ambush that happened. I nearly said siege, but it was just an ambush. They made a beeline straight for this staircase over here, going down to the mines. And so did that goblin thief that we actually had to fight rather than just capture in a cage trap. So that's interesting. And actually, the thing about that is I don't put traps right in front of the main entrance of my fort because I want caravans to be able to get in, and it will block their wagons if I do this. However, that is just not the case in the case of this area here. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna spam the crap out of cage traps in front of this bridge, and if indeed this is attracting enemies like a moth to a flame for whatever reason, I think maybe it's just because it's the smallest entrance or something. I don't know, but yeah, they seem to go straight for it. So yeah, even though there's 200 dwarves over there. So if they are attracted to this, then I could just let them go down there and just let them walk right into a huge field of traps. Okay, message spam from excuse me, got the hiccups. Turn off decorate with bone. We appear to have run out of bones, which I don't know. Okay, we have some skulls. That's cartilage. Skulls, yes. So let's make some totems then. It's the only thing you can do with skulls, so we might as well. And yes, you can stop telling me those things now. What? Did I not just cancel it? Decorate with bone. Right, I cancelled the work order, but I guess there's still about 5 or 6 of them queued up in the workshop. I guess. No? No? Okay, I think it stopped now. Right. So yeah, we're just waiting for the first siege now. Still waiting for the first siege. We've got plenty of wood there, plenty of cages. I am waiting on some more mechanisms to be built, as you could see there when I was building those cage traps. We don't have a lot, which is a surprise, because I usually ask them to be made on repeat. So it seems our metalworking is sitting idle. Yeah, a while ago I set food stockpiles here so that I could burrow the metalworkers down here eventually. And the cheeky little dwarves have gone ahead and brought down some barrels for the stockpile, which actually do not contain any food. Thanks for that. So anyway, let's see what metals we got. Got copper still lots of copper. Yeah, I think copper is going to be something that we're going to be using quite a lot for quite a while. See, I don't want to use the iron, really. I want to make it into steel, But where is our wood burner? I don't know if you can use charcoal to make steel, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. So I'm just going to make some charcoal. You might need coke, in which case I'll end up buying it from a caravan, I think, because I don't think I've ever dug coal on this game. I don't know. No, I don't think I ever have. So what is it you're doing there? You are smelting the tetrahedrite ore. That's cool. You're still making green glass blocks. Is that on repeat? It is. I just couldn't see the R. And you're not doing anything. So let's ask for some copper armor. I'm gonna make boots and... well, let's not put it on repeat. Yeah, I'm gonna make boots and gauntlets out of it, because those are still pretty important, but not... they're not as important as like breastplates and helmets, which I would much prefer were made out of steel or something like that. So, yep. I should start casting some obsidian, shouldn't I? I'm pretty sure that you can make weapons and stuff out of obsidian, but I don't know exactly how good it is. I might just go and look that up, actually. Okay, it seems to make fairly mundane short swords, so I guess we'll leave it. But, you know, it might be cool to make some statues and stuff out of it at some point. I don't know. Speaking of statues, are you really hauling those rocks by hand? Come on now. Anyway, we have some statues to build somewhere. If I can find it in the menu, there it is. Statue. And where shall I build them? I think I'll build them against the walls. They do... Right, let's have a look at this. A brass statue of Yax. This is a well-crafted brass statue of Yax. The item is a well-designed image of Yax in brass by Amos Kogabraz. The object is adorned with hanging rings of black bronze and tin. On the item is an image of a jumping spider in fine pewter by Kobuk Dod. So, yeah, bizarrely, this statue has been decorated several times by several different dwarves, apparently, and seems to be the only statue that we have. I'm surprised by that, to be honest. But we shall have many more in the days to come. Alright, you are... Right, so we can close this floodgate. Actually, might as well leave it open, doesn't matter. And, oh, what now, for Christ's sake? Given birth, an animal has grown to become a stray dog, so let's find that. And search for dog. Oh, not dog 2. Dog. Right, you're already war dogs. Look at this, keeping a dog as a pet. Not even trained. Useless. Yeah, our created wealth is over 1 million now. So I would imagine that sieges are going to come quite shortly. Right. Now, I was checking on that. He's still linking to a trigger. Bloody hell. Yeah, it takes him a long time to haul those mechanisms around. They're pretty fucking heavy, I guess. You know, when you build the cages, it turns those tiles into letters. It looks like they're dead, but they're not. They're still alive, just about, for the time being. So, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to... Oh, he's dragging that brass statue up. Look at him. Is it a bit heavy, mate? Sorry about that. I wonder if they'll use that for... I wonder if they'd use... No, you see, they don't use wheelbarrows. Right, okay. They don't use wheelbarrows for taking things to stuff. They'll only use it for taking stuff to the fucking stockpile, which is just pretty annoying, really. Okay. So at this other magma forge, I could be making stuff. I really want to make a bunch of statues, but iron, silver. I could make some silver statues, but bismuth, bronze. See, all the metals we have lying around seem to be weapons grade, so we don't want to use that. We have a couple of billion bars. I think it needs 3 bars to make a statue, though. Unfortunately. I don't want to use metals for anything else. Weapons, armor, and statues. That's all I'm going to be using it for, so. Actually, though, I'm pretty sure I could make some billion. I think it's 2 parts copper, 1 part silver. Unless I'm mistaken. But this one is rather busy. Yeah, I could make a billion bars. Using bars or ore. Ah, I can make pig iron. There you go. So, yeah, that is great. So I can use the... Oh, god damn it. Stop faffing around. Right, there we go. Yeah, so I can use the charcoal for that. That is great. So, at the risk of depleting our wood stocks totally, I'm going to put charcoal on repeat. That does kind of... Yeah, I guess I'm going to cancel those and put in work orders so that... ash. Make ash, please. 30. Just so that all the wood doesn't go bye-bye all at once, basically. So there we go. Ash and charcoal, 30 of each, please. My manager seems to just hate actually validating work orders. Yeah, I've ordered some clay bricks to be built as well, because I would imagine that they're actually quite light compared to stone blocks even. So I think that would be a nice building material for stuff that I don't care about the quality of. What is this thing flying around? It's a red-winged blackbird. Oh. It's not really a blackbird, is it? If it's got red wings? I'm just saying. So, what is... Yeah, there is just a fucking... a pool of elf blood and goblin blood on these slopes. I don't know what it is about slopes that means that there's lots of blood there, but... Yeah, I could just have like a little sanitary dip there. In fact, I think I might do that because... It would train the dwarves' swimming skill as well. It might mess with the caravans though. See, what I was thinking is just, another trench just along there, and just set it to be sort of half filled with buckets, so that they wash all the blood and vomit off themselves every time they walk through it. It might cut down on the usage of soap as well. Who knows, but no, I don't want to start doing crazy stuff like that when it's... what are you doing there? I think you were just having a wash, weren't you? So we got all of our stores in here: thread, cloth, splints, crutches, plaster casts, buckets, and soap. That is great news. Giving birth. And this great hall is pretty damn great. And what have we got here? This artwork relates to the masterful biscuits prepared by the dwarf Athel Quake Dragon for the roof of continent at heat torches. This fort is so boring. I mean, what have we got here? A masterful decoration of the founding of this fort, or at least the travelling to this fort to found it. Founding of the fort, expedition leader, founding of the fort. I mean, this is just insane. The appointment of the dwarf Zeril, is it a position of broker? Well, yeah, I mean, it's weird, because I generated a world with 1,000 years of history, and they seem to just ignore it, and that did remind me that my mayor is actually the the vampire now, isn't it? I'm gonna replace the mayor with the broker with the vampire as well. The vampire is going to do all of the jobs that means he can just sit in that office for all eternity and please stop giving birth. Please, please. Right, okay. This one needs to be the mayor's bedroom now. Right. And which room was it? Sorry, I know you've seen this before, but I just forgot about assigning rooms to the filthy vampire that managed to get himself appointed as mayor for whatever reason. And we need to build him that chest again. And hopefully we have lots of bags. I mean, I think a bag is just a cloth version of a chest, really, but let's press X so we can see the quality. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start digging out some kingly bedroom soon, I think. Right, here are the migrants. Let's see how many I actually got this time. We are up to 205 dwarves, so I guess we got the same amount of migrants again. Hopefully we got the same armourer that we got last time. I don't think you got to see him, but yeah, he had... Just stop giving birth. Yeah, he had really, really good skills in most of the metalworking. So yeah, I would like that again, please. You've struck Shoal. Very good. Alright, so all those cage traps have been set up there. And hopefully I can build some more. If they've been making those mechanisms like I asked them to. Yes, they have. Okay. So this might actually turn into a very cheesy defense if it is the fact that they just kind of get attracted to this one entrance for whatever reason. Alright, yeah. But I don't mind. I mean, we'll still have fun with... what? No access to mechanisms. Excuse me? So I guess there's a mechanism that we have somewhere that's trapped? Like in a ditch or something? I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Don't just drop that cloak there. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I mean, that's discarded now. It's knackered and he's just gone, I'm going to get a new cloak. And he's just thrown it on the ground. But I mean, you'll never get rid of it unless you use DF hack. Say clean owned. Found total of 13,700 items. Good God. So that should hopefully... No, it still says it's owned. Let me just go check the documentation, make sure. Alright, it needs some arguments added to it, of course. So, clean, owned, scattered. I'll just type in X, and whoa, there we go. There, it's done stuff. So, yeah, that's should now be set to dump. And, yeah, let's just double check. It is no longer owned by anybody. So, yeah, that's fine. I mean, honestly, I would like it to be taken to the trade depot so it can actually be sold, because yeah, they'll quite happily sell those. So cloth image order was completed, so let's put in another one. Let's make sure those clothes are nice and fancy for our dwarves. This water is taking 1,000,000 years to drain away. There's probably a quicker way of doing it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, giving birth every 2 seconds, for Christ's sake. Right. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, this is why I always make these 3 wide corridors, because, yeah, the traffic can get pretty crazy. Okay, that food stockpile. Custom settings. We do want food, and we don't want that. What we want is turn off prepared food, meat, fish. Yeah, I mean, all of this, but, actually, what does that? Yeah, that's fine. Cheese. Oh. Plant cheese? I guess that's like tofu or something? I don't know. Not seeds. Leaves, and yep, we want that. Bone meal. We have not made any bone meal, have we? I think we could do that. I've got a quern somewhere. Fat, yeah, store that there. And store that. Store that. Gnome blight is not food, though. That is a poison. Neither is golden salve, actually. As far as I can tell, dwarven syrup is not food, because I have some, and they never use it. Seriously, I mean, look, dwarven syrup, we have 500 units. It is set to cook, and they don't touch it. Just ever. So, I don't know what's going on with there. Screw press. Oh, we've actually got a screw press, not a quern. And they still won't press the honey from the honeycomb, even though it's like literally 2 rooms over. Or it was, anyway. Yeah, I don't know where the honeycomb is. It's somewhere in the fort, but they won't use it. So, never mind. I guess they don't get honey. Where the... I know it's here somewhere. Or maybe it's in... Yeah, it's in workshops. Even though it's not actually a workshop. But, okay. Alright, we have some querns. Right, yeah, I think a previous mayor actually put in a work order to make 3 querns, which is why we have some. But I have not used them. So I guess we can do that. Alright, so not captured any new goblins lately. How's the arena coming along? Let's see, I'm going to pause it while I go around the Z levels, because I know they're just going to give birth in a minute. Alright, he's still linking the mechanisms up. Well, never mind. We've got a beautiful brass statue in there for no reason. So let's have a look at the strip mines. Whoa, that's coming along. We have uncovered an enormous silver vein there, a couple of them really. But yeah, I would like the... what do I press to get to that one? There it is. Okay, yeah. I would like the copper mined and smelted first, because that will be more useful. Unfortunately, you can't make silver armor. It would be very, very crappy if you could, but... What is that purple floor there? I think it's just a gem floor. It looked like miasma for a second. Okay. Get mining. I wish they would prioritize the fancy metal stuff that I asked them to mine out, but I guess that's asking too much. Nom nom. Right. So, how are you doing here? You're not doing anything still. You're not doing anything still. Did you... Right, if it made those bits of copper armor, they have been hauled away. So what have we got there? Iron, silver, copper. Still got more copper. Plenty of it. So we got 1 bar of bismuth bronze. 1 bar of bronze. I'm going to attempt to make boots out of those. I don't know if you can make boots out of 1 bar, but I'll give it a go. Actually, I'll try and make a shield, and if it doesn't work, it'll get cancelled and they can try and make some boots. Seems like a sensible idea to me. I'll do the same with these, but I'll make gauntlets and then copper. How about... I could just make some copper mail shirts and then order them to wear that under their armor, which they will do. I don't think you can do that in adventure mode, but I'm pretty sure that they'll do it in this mode. So, well, whatever. I'll try it anyway. At the very least, it will be some half-decent protection. Is that bin heavy? It's going very, very slowly there. I don't know what he's collecting with it, but never mind. Do I have any doors? I do have doors. How many have I got? I got loads. That's great. So we can door off these rooms here. Yeah, unfortunately this cavern layer that I hit here does not have spores in it, which is really disappointing. So I don't have underground trees or mushroom growth or anything like that, so yeah, a little bit disappointing really, to be honest. Alright, beds. Actually, these are supposed to be for a dormitory. I'm gonna get random dwarves sleeping down here if I'm not careful. Yeah, this is what you call quote-unquote organic building design. Oh yeah, there you go. Right. I've still got some left anyway, I think. So, build. Yeah, I've already done this, I know. Bloody hell. Alright. I won't make you watch me assign them all as bedrooms anyway. But it doesn't take too long to get them built. Right, there we go. Run out of beds. Fair enough. I've struck cat's eye. There's nothing to catch in the northern swamps. Right, one of my migrants is obviously a fisher dwarf. I have not checked on them. We have 208 dwarves. Wow. Okay. Carpentry, you stay away from that workshop, you ruffian. You have terrible skills. Same with you. Woodcutters, I don't care about. I mean, we hardly ever cut down trees anyway, but we normally just kill elves. That's all the wood that you ever need. Animal training, you're not necessary. Animal care, absolutely worthless skill. Hunting, you're all okay to carry on hunting. Whoops. Trapping, again, is useless. I don't know, I feel like checking through my dwarves to see if any of them like toads or something weird. Because then I could give them a pet toad and they'd be really happy about it. But, butchering, tanning, no, you're useless. Nope. There is a... Yeah, when the game crashed before, I had gone through all this, I think off camera, and I was beginning to assign the useless dwarves that had arrived to the military, and then the game just went nope, and just crashed. So yeah, it's a bit irritating to have to do this again. In fact, I may actually save after I've done this. And yeah, I might as well pause the recording while I go through this. You've seen me do this about half a... Okay, so I've gone through and weeded out the useless dwarves in terms of occupations anyway. We have a new squad called the Walls of Brass. You will not be making any walls out of brass, I can tell you that. So yeah, we got 5 males who have no marketable skills, and a couple of them are Marks dwarves. The squad leader there is an adept Marks dwarf, and yeah, they have all been given only the hunting job, same as my other Marks dwarf squad. So they will go, hopefully, I mean they have the uniform set to wear when off duty, so hopefully they'll go and grab the leather armor that they require and grab a crossbow and get out there and start hunting. Now, I have some animals just sort of wandering around the fort, which is obviously not good for them, so let's I'm gonna have to turn off true type so that I can actually tell which ones are in a pasture or not. You get out here. You're only a tiny little thing anyway, but dogs, we don't want to pasture any goblins or capybaras. You're in a pasture. You are in a pasture. Stray dogs. We need to water in those. Right, water buffalo, you're in a pasture. I definitely saw a yak wandering around my halls. Definitely saw that. So, we seem to have a peahen in a cage there. We'll have to definitely get that out. Billy goats, there you are. A duckling, we'll get that in the bird pasture. It doesn't need to be pastured, but it makes sure that it will lay eggs at least. Rabbit, yeah, let's get that out here. It's somebody's pet, but never mind. Piglet, oh. A donkey, there's another one. There's a strange letter at the beginning of its name, which is showing as a little doll. There's a llama, kitten, goblin master thief in a cage there. Yeah, there's that giant mosquito. I think I'll just butcher that, to be honest. It's disgusting, and you can't train it to do anything. So that's all I care about. Right? Have we gone back to the beginning here? It's hard to say because I have so many fucking animals, but yeah, I think I have. Okay, so we'll see those things happen, and yeah, I think this pasture here is quite successful because they don't need to graze. The birds, I don't think any of the birds need to graze. I might be wrong, but it seems that way. There's a poult. I can get in there. I never knew that baby turkeys were called poults until I played this game, so there you go. It is a learning tool. Right. And yeah, they don't seem to be interfering with the farms, so I think that's a pretty efficient use of space there. There was definitely some other bird, like a duck or something, I don't know. No, I can't find it. I can't be bothered. Okay, wander around. It's fine. Right. What did I want to do? Right. Yeah, butcher the giant mosquito. Butcher. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't want them to eat giant mosquito meat, but you know, we don't want them to have disgusting giant mosquitoes hanging around either. Why are you running around in this half water-filled channel? I can see you're struggling there as well, like, seriously. So, there's still a couple of slopes in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I ordered those to be removed. That doesn't seem to be happening. I don't seem to be able to designate them, unless they're actually doing it now. Could be why they're flashing yellow like they are. But yeah, there you go. There's a miner getting rid of them. Hopefully that means the water flows quicker, or evaporates quicker. I don't think it does, but yeah, I mean, it seems to almost constantly rain here, so can we name this place Britain instead of Vúshlitast? But anyway, what in Lord's name is that? What was that? I saw that. There was a thing there and then it was gone. Did somebody... suspicious. But anyway, this episode is getting on a bit, so I think I'll call that an end to it, and I'll see you next time.